Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA predictions. You guys can please like, subscribe, comment down below. Please tell me, guys, what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. All right. Can you guys please watch more of my videos? Comment down below what your guys' favorite team is and what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright, so today we got a lot of great games, basketball and football. But I want to say some stuff of what I said yesterday. Now, really quick before we do move on, I want to show you guys a very good product. If you guys click the link, you guys will go straight to this. If you guys do type in the code SAVAGE, you guys will go ahead and get 20% off. You guys get 2 stands and a mic stand all in one. You guys can go ahead and get different colors. If you guys see anything in there that you guys like, just go ahead and put SAVAGE and you guys will go ahead and get 20% off. Anything and everything that you guys see in the link, alright? So other than that, let's move on toward the games today. Now, really quick, I want to talk about from what happened yesterday. Now, what I meant about the NFL coaching jobs for the AFC, you got John Harbaugh, you got Andy Reid, and then you got Pete Carroll, and then you got Sean Payton. 4 amazing head coaches, right? All in the AFC, all in the division that I root for. Now, a lot of people are going too ahead of themselves. Now, I'm going to talk about this more next season too, leaning in towards the regular season of basketball, maybe. But what people don't realize is everyone's coming up to me and telling me, and people on sports and all of that say, oh, next season going to be crazy for the AFC. You got Sean Payton Broncos, you got John Harbaugh Chargers, you got Pete Carroll as a Raiders head coach, and then you got Andy Reid as a Chiefs head coach. What don't you guys realize? Next season, everyone is hyped for next season. And to be honest, quite frankly, I'm not as hyped for next season as everybody thinks I am. Because, you know why? First off, the Chargers are going to be terrible. We already know that. And everybody's hyped for the Raiders. Hello, you forgot. You got a genius head coach on the Chiefs. Andy Reid. They're going to keep on giving this man wins. Now, and I'm tired of people, saying that the game is unfair, the game's not unfair, wherever the case may be. The Chiefs are going to keep on getting wins, and the refs are going to make it unfair, and they're going to give Andy Reid more wins in his book to be the greatest head coach ever. Now, don't get me wrong, he is a great coach, but cheating is not the real answer. That's the fun fact about sports. You don't win by cheating. You win games by playing hard, playing amazing, and showing off to your fan base that you're actually good at your job, what you're good for. And not a lot of people are talking about it. Everyone's closing doors, closing the chapter, whatever you want to say. Sure, am I excited for John Harbaugh, Sean Payton, and everybody out there? Absolutely. But to be honest with you, 100%, I'm really not. Because we all know what's going to happen next season. Sean Payton's going to do an amazing job with the Broncos. John Harbaugh is going to try to get the Chargers into their, mojo. And then you got, the Raiders head coach. And I'm going to be honest with everybody. I'm really not really hyped for next season. And if you guys really going to keep on saying next season going to be a great season for everybody, look again. And if you think the next season is going to be good for NFL, for the AFC, look again. That's all I wanted to say to everybody, and I wanted to mention that. You know me, I forget a lot. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. You guys tell me what you guys think in the comments. But other than that, we're gonna move on for the games. Yesterday was not a good day. Zach Edey, you okay? I saw you got dunked on. Bro, you've been just having a miserable week. Bro. I thought Zach Edey was supposed to be a good player, a good big man. Apparently he got dunked on this past week twice. Oh my gosh. You really can't be guarding players, huh, Zach Edey? Just because you're a big man doesn't mean that you can just do whatever you want. You got drafted to the NBA to the Grizzlies for a reason, because you're your height. To guard the paint for the Grizzlies. You did not do that. You got dunked on. Embarrassed. Now, quite frankly, I wanted to say this. Yesterday was not a great day for sports, right? We only had 3 to 4 games. Okay? To be honest with you, I didn't care. I didn't watch none of them, but I saw 76ers win. I was disappointed about that. Cleveland Cavaliers. Let me say this loud and clear to you guys. You guys are a disappointment. Conference. The Celtics have been struggling because of that Western Conference travel for them. You lost to a Sixers team that is in the bottom of your conference. And no Joel Embiid. So how do you manage to lose 132 to 128 or 129? Now you might ask, did you watch the game? No need. And I'll take this loss. Like I usually say, I take W's. But no. I'll take it under the chin. I'll deserve it like I usually do. Because the Cleveland Cavaliers lost a game just a few nights ago. Thought they were going to bounce back. But no, they get punched in the chin again by the Sixers. That's how it goes. And I'm telling you this loud and clear to everybody. The NBA is watching my videos, and these players are watching my videos, and of course, they want to disagree with me and go out here and lose. Okay, it's fine. To be honest with everybody, I can't wait for this season to be over. I can't stress enough of how much these players are irritating everybody and irritating me. Irritating their fan base. I just can't say nothing. You got the Cavs losing to the Sixers. Really? Now, I'm not going to say you needed that win, but it would help if you got that win. You had no Joel Embiid in that game, and you had Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, and you had the Sixers win this game. That's insane. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a Sixers fan, but I'm not going to be happy because I went for the Sixers and I love Sixers. No, I'll deserve that L. I'll enjoy that L. Disappointment, Cavaliers. Honestly, if you guys keep losing to terrible teams, I don't think you guys are going to be a good team in the playoffs. Don't get me wrong, you're number 1 in the Eastern Conference, but if you keep on losing to teams that are under your number, you ain't going far in the playoffs. I'm going to be honest with you. But anyways, let's move on for the games today. Today's going to be a short video, hopefully. I think it was yesterday or the day after, they did release the starters for the All-Stars. I forgot to mention them yesterday. So you have Nikola Jokic, who's the front man, of course, the face of the league. And then you got Shea, MVP. All right. Then you got the crybaby. Honestly, I think you should take him off. I don't know why he's on here. Okay. Second of all, you got Kevin Durant on the Phoenix Suns. Honestly, Kevin Durant. Am I joking? I mean, am I really thinking about this right now? Like Kevin Durant, come on. Then you got Steph Chef, the best point guard in the NBA, dude. And that cooks on the court when you're not even realizing it. Steph Chef. That one's a good pick. That one's a very good pick, honestly. But, yeah. So this is the Western Conference. Now, let me read you guys the names again, and then we're going to move on for the Eastern Conference. So you have the face, Nikola Jokic. Then you have Shea. of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then you have the crybaby of the Los Angeles Lakers. Then you have Kevin Durant of the Phoenix Suns. Then you have Steph Chef of the Warriors. Now, let me say this loud and clear. You got a bunch of old players in the Western Conference. Now, I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm not trying to say nothing negative. But what don't you guys realize? You get older players, you might get injured. You only got two young players in the Western Conference. You got Shea and Nikola. And then you got the other three that are old. You got Steph, you got Kevin Durant, and you got the crybaby. Now, I know you know what I told you guys in the past? Would I rather take young players or old players? I'd rather take young. I don't care if I lose or win. I'm taking young all the way. Because this team can go in the long run, and you never know what they can do in the All-Stars. But again, these old players might get hurt in the All-Stars. You never know. But yeah, that's what I said, and that's what I agree. In the Western Conference, that's what we got. I'm going to move over to the Eastern Conference for you guys, and then you guys can tell me which one's better and which ones you guys would agree with. You got the face of the Eastern Conference, or just in general the league, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then you got the two brothers, not brothers, but the two teammates on the Knicks. You got Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, and you got Spider Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then you got Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics. Now, let me say this loud and clear to everybody. Now, you guys might agree with me, you might agree with me, whatever you guys want, but let me say this loud and clear to everybody. The Eastern Conference is going to wipe the Western Conference. Now, you guys might think I'm crazy of saying this. You might think, oh, the guy doesn't know nothing about ball. Let me read you the names again for the Eastern Conference, and you guys agree with me and tell me. And don't even talk about, oh, their teams is bad right now. This is the All-Stars we're talking about, the All-Stars. All right, this is where the big moment shows up for them. You got Giannis, you got Karl-Anthony Towns, you got Jalen Brunson, you got Jason Tatum, and Spider Mitchell. You're telling me that Spider Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Giannis, and Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson is not going to beat the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic, Shea, the crybaby, Kevin Durant, and Steph Chef? I'm taking the Eastern Conference all the way for the All-Stars. I don't care. Because that looks like a way better team. They look like a healthy team. They look like they can go out in the long run. That is all I'm saying. So I'm sticking with the All-Star team for the Eastern Conference. I can't believe that the NBA would do this. But at the end of the day, it's the All-Stars. It's here to have fun. You don't pick and choose. You just watch. Me, I'm doing both. I'm picking and I am watching. I'm going for the Eastern Conference stuff. I think they're going to mop the Western Conference. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and that's all I got to say. You guys tell me in the comments, what do you guys think? And do you guys think that is true, or do you think it's the other way around? Tell me in the comments. Anyways, let's move on for the games today. We got a lot of great games today. Let's just go into the games. You got this game here, a rematch. I think this will be played in Paris, if I'm correct. You got Tyrese Wack against Victor and the Spurs. Now, as I said before, I'm taking Victor and the Spurs all the way. But I want to say this loud and clear to everybody. If you're an NBA fan, I want you to be honest with yourself, and I want you to tell me if you agree with this or not. I've been thinking about this since the last time these two did play in Paris. I don't think the two teams should leave their home and go to another area, city, or country. You know, I don't think that should happen. Now, the reason why I say that, it's basketball. It's basketball. It's not football. When the Eagles and Green Bay Packers went to, I think it was Germany, if I'm correct, in week 1, that was incredible. That was fun to watch. Imagine you have the Pacers and the Spurs go play in Paris, or was it no, it's Paris now. But imagine you have these two teams playing in different arenas, not at home, not on the road. They are somewhere else out of the country. They're basically nowhere, basically where their fan base can watch them, to be honest with you. Now, I wanted to say this. I don't think you should do that. I really don't think you should do that. I think it's a horrible idea. Now, people might think, why don't you agree with that? It's basketball, for once. Second of all, I don't think a lot of people are going to be watching basketball this season. No matter where you put it, no matter where you put them to play, no matter where you watch it, it's still basketball. Football is different. Football, people have that energy. You bring people together for football and basketball too. But mainly you bring people together for football, regardless of whatever team you root for and wherever your country's from, or wherever you're from, where you live. But I'm just saying in general, I think the NBA should not do worldwide, is what I'm trying to say. I think it's a horrible idea. I think it's not a good idea. And I know what Adam Silver's trying to do, trying to get his viewership up. But this is not the way to do it. I'm going to say this loud and clear to everybody. Now, sure, you might think I'm crazy for saying this. You might think I don't know nothing about this, but I don't be talking about this that much. But if you go to another area that you don't know anything about, regardless if it's a country or just in general another state, they are hardly not going to know basketball. I mean, to be honest with you, quite frankly, it's countries. If you go to a country and then you say basketball, they're not going to know what it is unless it's the Lakers. Because I'll tell you this loud and clear, only countries know Lakers. I don't know how, but that's how it is. I'm just crazy right now. If you say in the country, do you know who Nikola Jokic is? They're probably not going to know Nikola. Gonna be honest with everybody. If you say who's Giannis, they're not going to know who Giannis is. If you say who's Shea, they're not going to know who Shea is. So, quite frankly, again, I don't think the NBA should make it worldwide. I think it should just stay in their home city, in their home area. That's what I think. That's what I believe on. Because, sure, the Spurs and Pacers are going to be playing in Paris. Okay, that's where Victor's from. But it's not where everybody else is from. It's just where Victor's from. And don't get me wrong, I'm hyped for this game, much as I was last time. But do I think this is going to be a way better game than last time? Absolutely not. I think Victor's going to, put Tyrese Wack in his place. And I'm not going to sit here and talk about it and rant about it. But all I'm saying is I'm going with Victor all day today. Because I think Victor would win this game easy. And he's playing in his home area. So he's going to have his friends and families come over. And it's going to be a great game for him. So I'm taking Victor and the Spurs to win this one. Give me Spurs and Victor. You got this game here. I don't know why people think this is a redemption game or like a revenge game, whatever you want to say. You got Nikola Jokic, Denver Nuggets against Anthony Edwards, and these two are familiar with each other. The Timberwolves knocked out the Denver Nuggets last season. I think it was in round 1. Anyways, I do think this will not be a rinse and repeat for the Timberwolves. I do think it would be the other way around. I'm going with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets to win this one. So, yeah. Let's move on to this one. You got this one right here. I hope this is the last game for them. You got Kyrie Irving, Dallas Mavericks versus Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Now, I don't know how I feel about this game. But I know if I go for the Celtics, they're going to go out here and they're going to struggle. And if I go for the Mavs, they're going to go out here and struggle too. So this is kind of an up and down game right now for me. This is kind of a game that I need to just choose off the bat. And you know me, I'm a Tatum fan, I'm a Kyrie Irving fan, but I gotta go roll with none other than Jason Tatum and the Celtics. regardless if they come out here and they come out here healthy and they have strong legs and they can play, I think they'll be good. I mean, to be honest, they did play back-to-back. They only had like a few days off. So I'm going with Jason Tatum and the Celtics to win this one. Yeah. You got this one here. No Jimmy Butler. He will be suspended. This will be the last game for him to be suspended for. I mean, to be honest, I'll be shocked if Miami loses this game against the Brooklyn Nets, because the Brooklyn Nets have been miserable this season. They have not been a great team. You got Ben Simmons. Brooklyn Nets first. Tyler Hero in the Heat. I'm still rolling with Tyler Hero in the Heat, regardless. Even if they do somehow in some way lose this game, I'll be disappointed. But they're not losing to a Brooklyn Nets team. Come on. So, give me Tyler Hero in the Heat. Alright, you got this game here. A little bit more down. You got this one right here. You got Zion Williamson against LaMelo Ball. I mean, to be honest, I'm going with... I don't even know who to go for, because both of these teams right now are kind of up and down right now. The Pelicans are coming off a back-to-back, if I'm correct. I'm going with Lonzo Ball, or LaMelo Ball, sorry, my bad. LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Not Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball plays for the Chicago Bulls. I meant to say LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets to win. You got this one right here. You got Kate Cunningham, Detroit Pistons against Paolo Banchero in the Orlando Magic, Detroit Pistons. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm going with Kate Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons to win this one. These two teams right here, as I mentioned before, these two teams are young. They got a lot of energy on the court. I do think the Detroit Pistons will somehow, some way pull through it. So yeah, I have a small feeling that the Orlando Magic might pull it too. But to be honest with you guys, I think Detroit will take it. Alright, you got this one right here. You got De'Aaron Fox and the Kings against Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm taking Jalen Brunson and the Knicks to win this one. I do think they'll go in here, make this game easy for them, and then they will relax. So yeah, the Kings. Yeah, after that shock of the NBA where Nikola Jokic just shot that half court over the Kings, yeah, the Kings have not been the same. So I'm taking Jalen Brunson. You got this one right here. The Cleveland Cavaliers are coming off a back-to-back. They did play against the Sixers, and they did lose. You got Jalen Green and the Rockets against Spider Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, no question about it. I'm taking Jalen Green and the Rockets. I think they'll go in here and put the Cavs back in their place. Because the Cavs are coming off a back-to-back, regardless if they are going to have healthy legs or they're just tired. Alright, let's move back down. You got this one right here. You got two terrible teams. You got RJ Barrett, Toronto Raptors against Ice Train, the Hawks. I think the last time these two did play, I think I chose Toronto to win this one, and I was shocked. So, I think I'm still going to go with... I'm going to go with Ice Train, the Hawks in this one. I know I said last time, but I think I'm just going to go with the Hawks in this one. Even if I do lose this one, great. If I don't, I don't. So... you got this one right here. You got Lonzo Ball and the Bulls against Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even know who to go for, because both of these teams right now were kind of struggling in their own ways. But I'm going to roll with none other than Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers to win this one, I guess. I mean, they beat a very good Cavs team yesterday. We'll see if they bounce back today. I mean, the Bulls are having a day rest. Zach LaVine's going to try everything he can. Lonzo Ball is going to try everything he can. Kobe White. So they're going to try everything they can to win this one. But I'm still rolling with Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers to win this one. Alright, you got the last few games. You got Jordan Clarkson against John Morant and the Grizzlies. I'm going with John Morant and the Grizzlies. I think they are coming off a back-to-back too, if I'm correct. But the Jazz are just not good this season. Their season is drained at this point. They're going to try everything they can to get their team in the worst way they can for that best draft. But I'm going with Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. All right, you got this one right here. This might be the best game of the night. Well, actually, second, my bad. You got Anthony Davis and the Lakers against Steph Curry and the Warriors. Now, let me say this loud and clear to everybody. No Draymond Green, no Kevon Looney, if I'm correct in this. These two always have a battle. These two always have a history with each other. You got two great stars in this one. You got Steph Curry, you got Anthony Davis. Now, we all seen how the Warriors are, right? They just have been miserable this season. But I'm not going to keep on talking about it to make Warriors fans. We already know what's going on with them. And then also, the Lakers just came off of that amazing win against the Celtics. Do I think the Lakers are going to go out here and bounce back that win? I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know, because it's up in the air. Because the Lakers want to come out here and they want to, play great, and then the next day they want to play sloppy. The Warriors, you know what they're going to do. They're going to go out here and they're going to have Steph Curry shoot as many threes as he can. You got a familiar face coming in this one. You got Dennis the Menace. He did play as a Laker before until he decided to move on. Or instead they decided to move on to him. But, and no question about it, I'm going to be taking none other than Anthony Davis and the Lakers to win this one. I'll be shocked if the Warriors do win this one all the way through the first to the fourth, but we'll see. We'll see what Anthony Davis can do in the fourth. So, yeah. All right, you got this one right here. You got Kyle Kuzma, Wizards versus Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. You got a former face coming in this one. A former face in this one. You got Bradley the Bum Beal going back to Washington to face his former team. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't care. Nobody should care. But I'm taking Kevin Durant and Devin Booker and Bradley the Bum Beal and the Phoenix Suns to win this one. So, you got the last game of the night. You got the best game of the night. I know usually I'll be saying this one, but you got Giannis, Greek Freak, against Kawhi Leonard in the Claw and the Clippers. Now, will I be tuning into this one? Absolutely, I will. Very rarely I say this game will be good for the Flippers. Not only that, they will go out here and lose because they're playing against a team in conference that is very good at what they do. Now, Giannis, let me give you some motivation. Don't lose this game. Okay? Because I want to have a great day. We have football. We have a lot of great games. We have battles in the NBA. We have the playoffs. What else can you ask for today? Because today's going to be a great day. All I ask for is that cherry on top is to get a win. I would love to go almost undefeated today, but that ain't going to happen. Rarely I go undefeated today. But, Giannis, all I ask for is to get a cherry on top, get a W on top for me, whatever you want to say. Go out here and beat the Flippers. I don't care if you win by 1 or you win by 30. I don't care what you win by. Go out here, get that win for me. Because I would be very excited for tomorrow. You go out here and win. I don't want to lose this last game. Alright? But anyways, guys, that is my NBA predictions for today and NBA recap. You guys tell me in the comments, who do you guys think will win today, and tell me what teams you think will move on to the playoffs. Today we do have football. I'm very excited. I can't wait. Today I think we got Chiefs, Bills, and then tomorrow we got Eagles, Commanders. So I'm very excited. You guys tell me in the comments what teams you think will move on, or what teams you think will stay in the game. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching my videos. Until then, guys, I will see you in the next one. Thank you.